Geopolitical tension is reshaping currency markets this Tuesday, with the dollar firming on safe haven demand as Middle East developments keep traders on edge. Coming up on ForexBullion, a full pre-market rundown across Forex and metals, including gold, the euro, the pound, and more. A key event sits on today's calendar that could move sterling, and the symbol-by-symbol analysis is straight ahead. Stay with us. The Canadian dollar came under pressure after domestic inflation data cooled expectations for further rate hikes, while the dollar drew broad support as safe haven flows picked up amid ongoing Middle East tensions. Sterling slipped amid political transition in the UK, and Asian currency markets were largely subdued as the geopolitical backdrop kept sentiment cautious. UK labour market data also crossed the wires, showing the unemployment rate holding steady in May, while payrolls posted another decline in June. Looking at the calendar today, the one to watch is the GBP Claimant count change. Dollar-franc has been exhibiting strong bullish structure over recent sessions, with price action consistently holding above key support zones and pushing toward higher levels. The trend remains firmly pointed upward, and the path of least resistance continues to favor further extension to the upside, while that structure remains intact. Gold has been trading with a bearish lean, with recent price action showing a tendency to fade rallies and drift toward lower levels. The trend stays pointed lower, making it more probable that the market extends that move rather than stages a meaningful recovery, while current structure holds. Dollar-yen continues to reflect bullish momentum, with price action biased toward higher levels as the dollar draws support from safe haven flows and the broader macro backdrop. The structure leans higher, and the more probable path remains an extension toward elevated levels while the trend holds. Euro-sterling has been trending lower, with successive lower highs reinforcing bearish structure across recent sessions. The trend leans to the downside, and the market looks more inclined to extend toward lower levels rather than recover meaningfully while that pattern persists. Pound CAD has been carving out bullish structure, with price holding supportive levels and leaning toward higher ground over recent sessions. The trend favors further upside, and the path of least resistance points to continued extension toward higher levels, while momentum supports that move. The Canadian franc pair has been trending higher despite softness in the Canadian dollar elsewhere, with bullish structure emerging on the chart and price action leaning toward higher levels. The trend favors continuation to the upside, and the market looks more likely to extend that move while current conditions hold. Euro-dollar has been showing mild bearish tendencies, with recent price action struggling to sustain any recovery and the overall structure leaning toward lower levels. The mild bearish trend suggests the path of least resistance remains to the downside, even if the pace of that move is measured. Aussie dollar presents an interesting dynamic. Despite a mild bearish trend on the broader time frame, recent price action has been pushing back toward higher levels, suggesting near-term strength. The market looks more likely to probe higher ground in the sessions ahead while that recovery momentum holds. Cable carries a mild bullish trend on the broader structure, yet recent price action has been leaning toward lower levels and fading upside attempts. The near-term path looks more inclined toward lower levels while that pressure persists, even as the longer-term structure remains modestly constructive. That covers the ForexBullion pre-market brief for Tuesday, the 21st of July. Keep the key events on the radar as the session develops, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a daily update. This is general market information for educational purposes only, not financial advice.